We're just going to chat about your campaign, how everything is going.
Okay.
So, the big day is just around the corner. People are, getting ready to start doing their absentee voting, and we've all got our registration set up. So, how are you feeling about Election Day coming up?
I feel great. I'm getting a lot of great responses from the people, and just have to wait and see.
And so, I was going to ask you about your campaign. At first, it was almost like the elusive Robert Gray. No Twitter,
Right.
no Facebook, nothing like that. And so now we're seeing more activity on social media. We're seeing some signs. How do you feel like your campaign is going?
Uh, I think after the primary, there was a big boost with all the local media and nationwide media.
So the fact that you were you were very unknown.
Right.
Then the primaries happened. Everybody's like, who is Robert Gray? So you're
Right.
saying now not being known helped you get known in a way.
Yeah, I like to tell everybody the way it happened, which is nothing that could have been planned. Kind of exploded into good publicity for my campaign.
Okay.
Mhm.
And so, what have you been doing to kind of get your name out there?
Uh, Doing interviews like this, meeting with other people, meeting with other groups, just taking what's there.
Have you been going to events or anything like that?
Yeah, there's so many events in the city of Jackson alone, and a lot of events outside the state. We get calls from people several times a day when we show up, so we take them as they come.
So, you're getting an opportunity to meet the people that you would serve
Mm-hmm.
if elected governor. What are some of the issues that are being brought to you?
Uh, Mainly jobs, healthcare, which we got solutions to those answers. Taking care of our problems is going to create jobs. It's money there for our healthcare system. Faster we get that in, the faster we create jobs and take people off of unemployment and off of government need.
And so, the unemployment numbers have dropped a good bit. We were just discussing that yesterday. We saw some numbers come in that it went from like around 6.5% to 6.1%. What's some of the things that you would do to bring even more jobs to drop unemployment even more?
Um, Mainly those numbers have dropped because of what the federal government is doing. There's more money in circulation, so there's more going to be done. The state of Mississippi needs to do more. Like I say, take care of our healthcare system. That's going to create a lot of jobs. Taking care of our infrastructure. That needs to be done. That's going to create jobs. Taking care of our education system. Supporting our colleges and universities. That's going to create jobs. Starting a starting a lottery in the state of Mississippi. That's going to bring extra income. Extra income does everybody good, even if you got extra income coming into your house. Uh, all of these things are going to create jobs. It's going to save people money. It's going to create taxpayers, which we can reinvest into what we need, and that's going to be a boost to start our economy, and that's going to draw attention. CEOs and Fortune 500 companies do studies, and they want positive, they want low crime, they want good education, and that what draws companies into an area.
So, talk to me about, you mentioned education.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of concerns with Initiative 42 right now and what it says on the ballot with, and what is the difference between being adequately funded and fully funded. So as people are getting ready to go to the polls, what is your take on Initiative 42 and funding for public schools?
There is a difference between adequate and fully funded. Fully funding is just saying that's what needs the basic of what needs to be done. And, I'm talking to Democrats and Republicans of all races, and they want our education system taken care of. I met a Republican lady, and she was like, "What do you think about Initiative 42? I support it." She said, "Well, yeah, I want my child to have a good education." A lot of the top business people in our state supports Initiative 42.
Have you talked to business owners who tell you I'm all for Initiative 42?
I've talked to some small business owners. I've read in the paper a lot of big business owners supported, uh, which is paying our teachers and taking care of our education system is good for the economy for right now and later in the future.
The concerns with it that are being brought up is that a Hinds County judge would have the ability to make a decision that would affect people who don't live in Hinds County, who didn't vote for that, who don't vote in Hinds County. So, what would you say about those concerns?
That's just a scare tactic that the Republican Party is using. The lady I talked to, the Republican lady I talked to that supports Initiative 42, she lives further down South Mississippi, at least 100 miles away from Hinds County. So it's not about, we want our whole education system fully funded and taken care of to support all kids in public schools, not just Hinds County, which Hinds County is being more neglected than any other school system.
Would you think that consolidating school districts would remedy some of the issues with funding?
That's how they said, half a dozen in one hand, six in the other. It's not going to make a difference. We just need to get money into those school systems, get them what they need, and like I say, every penny of it is going to be multiplied back into profit for a local business and people in that area.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So election day is coming up. You're kind of in blitz stage here.
Right.
What are your plans between now and the big day as far as getting out and campaigning for yourself?
Just meeting with the people. A lot of people are excited and they can't wait to vote for me. And just take it one step at a time.
And so, will you be having a party or anything come election night? Because you see it a lot where,
Mm-hmm.
this restaurant, that's where the governor will be, or this place, that's where the representative will be. What are your plans to watch the news on election night?
We have talked about it. We haven't really had a chance to really try to, pick a spot where to be. So, we're going to have to just take time and try to decide where's a good spot and somewhere where we can meet at.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had the opportunity to discuss with the governor a debate yet?
We've been discussing, well, not me and the governor, other people who interviewed me. The people asked about debate. I thought that was just a natural thing to have a debate. But I see the governor understand what he has been doing in the past few years. He knows he's done wrong. So you can't debate when you know you're wrong. So other people have asked him about debates. He turned them down. I was at Millsap College yesterday, and they tried to get a debate set up, and he turned them down. So
Okay.
I'm not going to waste my time with a person that knows they're wrong.
Okay. Okay. And so, for people who are getting ready to go to the polls,
Mm-hmm.
what would you say to them?
If you want the state to go in the right direction, if you want a better life, vote for me and the Democratic ticket. Also for Initiative 42 on November 3rd.
And one more question:
Mm-hmm.
If you were to be elected,
Mm-hmm.
you're in office, what's the first thing you would do?
Let me put it to you this way. There's a lot of first things we need to do. That's why we got other people, in different departments, expanding Medicaid. The people of the state of Mississippi who have insurance, the insurance companies, they need Medicaid expansion because poor people are already being serviced. So expand Medicaid, get that money in, take care of our healthcare system, fully fund our education system, start the state lottery. Doing those things gonna create money. Then start doing other investments and taking care of other problems.
Okay. All right. Well, Mr. Gray, thank you so much for taking the time to sit with me this morning.
Thank you.